Hi everybody, it's the Universal Critic and welcome to the first installment of a new series I've decided to do. In this series I will be looking at the series Doctor Who, of which I am a huge fan and by no coincidence is celebrating its 50th anniversary this November. For those who don't know, Doctor Who is a British science fiction series about an alien named the Doctor who travels around in time and space in a machine called the TARDIS, often with companions. While most people I'm sure have done a series looking back on the various versions of the Doctor, heck even the BBC is doing that. In these reviews I will be looking not at the Doctor himself, but the people who travel with him, his companions. Specifically the female ones. Why? Because most of them have been female, and I thought it would provide a nice way of showing the different ways women are portrayed over the years the show has been on. And before I go any further, I will say that I am somewhat ripping off James Rolfe's Monster Madness and Doug Walker's Disney-cember reviews, with a little bit of the show's sci-fi debris and the reviews of Diamanda Hagen thrown in for effect. After you're done with these videos, go check out any of those four on Blip or YouTube, because their work is really, really good. Now on to my actual review. Let's start with the very first companion of the original series, the Doctor's granddaughter, Susan Foreman. Fun fact, originally it was intended for her just to be a young girl traveling with him, but they thought that would have some creepy connotations to it, so they decided to change it to make them related, make it more family-friendly. Susan holds a unique position as a companion, as she is the only member of the Doctor's family to ever be shown on screen. The Doctor definitely treats her like a child, always talking down to her. He usually talks down to her and always scolds her when she makes a mistake. In fact, her goodbye scene basically amounts to the Doctor admitting she's not a little girl anymore, and that he's sending her out into the world to make her own mark. And this would be really touching if it wasn't on a post-apocalyptic Earth in the far future. But I digress. In addition, Susan has a reputation for being a screaming damsel, and I can't deny that she deserves that marker. At times it's established that she is very knowledgeable about science and history, but she never really gets a chance to show it, and she spends most of her time screaming for her grandfather to help her, and uses 60s slang like dig it, because it's just so timeless, isn't it? In fact, Carol Ann Ford, who played Susan, left the role because she felt it was too limiting, and I can't really blame her. Not to say I don't like Susan as a character. She has a likable personality and all, but she's just such of a typical 60s damsel. However, the show would have much stronger, better female characters, not just after Susan, but during the same time period as Susan. But I'll get to that when I get to my next video. Thank you for listening to me ramble on for a few minutes, and I hope you'll stick through me with this entire series. I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.